ResortLoop.com is proudly sponsored by Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company. Look for Joffrey's kiosks throughout the Walt Disney World theme parks. This holiday season, visit Joffreys.com for a variety of specialty coffee gifts, featuring mugs, their new coffee variety gift sets, and the brand new Jingle Jangle Java-flavored coffee, with vanilla mint flavor and smooth chocolate and nutty notes, only at Joffreys.com.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
To our new passengers, aloha and welcome aboard.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott.
I'm Bob Collar.
The HolidayThon continues.
Yes, it does.
You're listening to Resort Loop.
Knee deep in it.
Knee deep. Usually it's not a HolidayTon we're knee deep in, but it is today.
Tim, Christmas coming very, very quickly. Are you prepared?
I'm more prepared than I thought I was going to be.
Oh, well.
You?
I gotta run to Walgreens and pick up something. I don't know, batteries.
Better Walgreens than Walmart.
Stocking stuff or something. I don't know. But anyway, I was thinking I needed to buy some more Disney gifts for my family.
Stock always works.
Because they're supposed to get that for me. That's the deal. I feed them all year long. They're supposed to buy me stock. But we'll see what Christmas morning holds for me. But, it got us to thinking, how much Disney stuff do you have in your house? How are you living your Disney life? Obviously, you and I do this podcast.
Yes, we do.
And talk about Disney all the time. And but some good friends of ours.
Yes, great friends of the show.
Started a little blog and Facebook page talking about just that, how you live a Disney life. So we'd like to introduce and welcome to the show. You guys have heard these folks before. Greg Nevis.
Hello.
And Susan Brass.
Hello.
Hey guys, how are you doing?
Fantastic.
Good. How you doing?
We're doing well.
How you doing?
How you doing?
So you guys okay. So Susan, you started this.
Yes.
And why? I mean, what possessed you to do such a thing?
Well, I noticed I was posting a lot in other groups, and one day I was just sitting there, I'm like, well, why don't I just start my own so then I could post what I want, because I found that some groups weren't as friendly as other groups and had stricter rules. If you posted anything outside their strict guidelines, you were attacked. So I wanted a place where you could post anything, nothing risque or anything like that, but, people who don't know a lot about Disney, everybody needs to start somewhere. We all did. We didn't know everything. So I wanted a place where people come ask questions, talk, and find out answers without being asked, why are you on this page if you're already such a big Disney fan? So right. I started my own.
I love that idea.
Sorry.
And it's an open group, right? Anybody can join this group.
Anybody can join it. You have to request. It's a private, closed group, but anybody can find it and request to join.
Okay, very good.
I love that. It kind of keeps out people that might be there just to kind of spam or attack or, maybe not be so Disney friendly.
Yeah, they sneak in every once in a while, but...
Yeah, but you cut them loose, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Immediately.
Very good. Very
I love it.
Good. And it's a great site because, like Susan said, you can go there and meet other Disney fans and some great conversations over there. That's for sure. You guys are welcoming all kinds of people all the time. How many members do you have? Are you up to now?
Just over 1,300.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Very nice.
That's a nice community you got going on there.
Yeah. For a short time, it's a lot all at once. Sorry. And then now it's kind of slowed down, assuming that by the holidays,
right?
Requests. But, yeah.
So how did Greg factor into this?
Well, actually, I guess we met through Resort Loop, kind of quote met, and he joined the group. I think you guys mentioned it on your show, and he sent a request, and he was posting a lot of good stuff on there, and I just asked him if he wanted to be a co-admin because he was so into it. He was one of the main people posting on the page, and we're both a fan of you guys, so he became an admin.
And then it went downhill from there, you know.
Oh, wow.
Is that when the numbers started to drop, Susan?
Yeah.
You might not want to just cut your other people go. You might want to consider Mr. Nevis there.
Oh, never.
No, we all love him.
He was a great addition, you know.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And might I add that there's only, I believe that's the only Disney group that I belong to. I put all my effort into it, so.
There you go.
Yeah, awesome.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You want to spread yourself too thin.
No, of course not.
It really does show. But you know what? We're going to just say this right now, though, Greg. You got a project coming up. We're going to shift gears real quick. A little tangent here. You got a little project coming up toward the end of January, don't you?
That's right. A group of guys, including myself, yes, we're putting together a podcast called The Mickey Dudes. We're looking to launch that near the end of January. So, watch out for that. We'll be coming over the airwaves, and once we get up and running, we're going to encourage everybody to, give a listen and let us know what you think.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah. Very much looking forward to that. So,
yeah,
Mickey
we are too.
Dudes. Yeah.
Mickey Dudes. Yep.
Mickey Dudes. All right. So how, let's just start with you guys. How do you, we'll start with Susan since she started the whole site. How do you live a Disney life?
Well, I have a cute little story. My sister and my brother-in-law and my niece were coming over the other week, and they were getting ready, and my niece Amelia, she's 7, she goes, where do we go, Mom? She goes, we're going to Aunt Sue's. She goes, oh, we're going to Disney? So that
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, that kind of made me happy. I mean, you don't walk in and it's in your face, but I have little touches, everywhere. Every cabinet has something in it. Every room has something in it. So she comes, she looks around, she tries to find everything if there's something new. So, I do that. I have the group, so I'm always looking for news and things to post on there. So that I incorporate that in my life. And, me and my husband just this year became DVC members. So
that's exciting.
Yes, it was very exciting. We went on our first trip in September to Bay Lake and had a great time. So, my car, I have license plates, Disney plates, and frame, and decals.
Antenna toppers?
I'm a little immersed in Disney every day. So, and of course, I listen to you guys every time the show comes out. I listen to it in the morning when I'm getting ready for work.
Oh.
So.
Just us, right? You're not going to listen to anybody else like Greg. No.
Oh, my. Wow. That had to hurt.
I might to listen to his,
I'm still online here. Come on.
Oops. Awkward.
Sorry about that. Well, how about you, Greg? How are you living your Disney life? Other than, now you're going to be doing a podcast as well.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's interesting because if you come into our home and look around, we have a couple touches here, maybe a couple frames, photo frames, maybe a couple small pieces, but walking into our home, you wouldn't realize that, I'm such a Disney freak, but my Disney world really exists online. I have probably 8 to 10 different podcasts I listen to. Yours always first, though. Always number one for you guys.
I don't know if I believe him.
We can hang up on him, Tim.
Well, yeah, you could. Let's see. I listen to, attraction audio, park audio. Mm-hmm. I'm active in our Facebook group and on Twitter. So, my Disney life is really kind of in the cloud, exists in a digital realm, if you will. So, that's how I'm living my Disney life day to day. I consume a lot of news and try to, on the group, post interesting stories, stuff that's not been circulated heavily, kind of stuff that's more of a niche kind of story. I like to put out a lot of quizzes that I'll find. So, that's kind of where my whole Disney life revolves around is the digital area of things.
Okay. All right. How many times have you made the trip to a Disney park, Greg?
Well, I'm embarrassed to say we've gone 4 times. Only 4 times.
Hey, nothing wrong with 4 times.
But
don't be embarrassed.
Wow.
We're looking to make it to the Mecca, hopefully, in 2016, near the end of 2016. So fingers crossed that works out, because we've got to make it out to Disneyland and see where it all started, and walk in Walt's footsteps and just be a part of that and see how different it is from the world. We're really excited to get that experience.
Oh, that'll be wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. How about you, Susan? How many times?
I've been 9 times.
Very good.
Yeah, excellent.
That's not,
Go ahead.
I mean, we're not, nobody's going, some people go, a couple hundred times, but being up in the Northeast, we're limited to the number of times we can go. So, very good. Have you been to Disneyland, Susan?
Nope, but we plan to. We kind of want to do a Disneyland to Aulani type of trip.
Oh, my.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Not
Go big.
anytime soon, maybe in 5 years or something like that.
Well, Tim and I will go with you.
That's right.
No problem.
I can carry a suitcase.
Nice. We'll see how that one works out, but yeah, that's what we want to do.
That's a great plan.
We asked some of our listeners how do they live a Disney life, and we got a response from Jessica Mitchell. See what you guys think of this. She says we have the same plates used at some of the restaurants on property, with the red Mickey heads imprinted around the edge. We also use our refillable mugs in our camper for our summer trips. She has countless Disney history books and collectibles as well. And she goes on to say, I could continue the list, but I think Facebook might cut me off. You guys read the Disney books? Do you follow up on a lot of that Disney history or anything like that?
I haven't yet. I know my husband read the book by Marty Sklar on our last trip, and he loved it. He keeps, pushing it to me to read, but I just haven't been able to get into reading any books lately. But he said it's an amazing book.
How about you, Greg?
Yeah, for myself, we have just one trivia book that we picked up on, I think, our first trip. And actually, going back, our first trip was just 2009. So it's been since that point where I've just kind of thrown myself, totally into Disney. So I haven't had the experience of going, when I was a teenager or when I was a child. It's been as an adult, as a parent. So, I have that perspective. But no, as far as other books are concerned, most of the stuff is online.
Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Tim, who else did we hear from?
Well, on Facebook, we heard from Lori Gauthier. Hopefully I pronounced her name right, Lori. She says, I work in a dental office and have Disney quote plaques all over the wall by my computer. I have a Grumpy business card holder and a Doc paperclip holder. She goes, I wear Disney earrings every day to work.
Oh, wow.
I know. I don't do that too often. We are having an after-work party tonight, and she is in charge of making the Disney-inspired martinis.
Oh, my.
There you go.
She goes, she could go on and on. I want to hear about these martinis.
Absolutely. Have you guys, that's a great question. Have you guys ever tried any of the Disney recipes?
No, but that is a good way to, anything you find in the parks you want to try to replicate back home. That's a great way to keep that experience, going is to do that.
Yep, I keep saving the recipes, but I just never get around to making them, especially those drink recipes. I'm determined to make a Lapu Lapu at home.
Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. I know we tried, I believe it was Rebecca Toon, wasn't it, Tim, that had the steak recipe, the Yachtsman steak recipe, I think it was.
Oh, yeah, I think it could have been, yes.
And,
yep.
Yeah, we tried that one, and oh my gosh, it was very, very good. Very good. I've never had that particular steak at Yachtsman because I've only eaten there once because that's all I can afford.
Exactly.
But
Bob, have you ever tried to make the Le Cellier beer cheese soup?
No.
The recipe for that, if you can find it and I can get it to you, is dead on.
Oh, really?
Dead on. But they say the trick, and we heard this from a waitress when we were there, you have to use a moose head from Canada.
Oh, yeah, the beer.
She goes, don't use Molson, don't use anything American. It has to be a moose head because that's what they use there at the pavilion.
They're just trying to sell their beer.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. I don't drink a whole lot, but normally when I do it will be a moose head.
Not Labatt's? Can we use Labatt's?
Don't use, what did I say?
It's Canadian.
It is Canadian. But no,
I'm just concerned that, you start saying Moosehead and, things could get out of hand real quick.
What is wrong with you?
Everything. I don't know. I didn't know shrimp had heads.
Susan, Greg, you see what I deal with?
Come
see
on.
what I have to do?
Yeah, I hear you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Tim, what do you got going on? I know your house has some stuff in it.
We have some
how
things.
How are you living your Disney life?
We don't have a whole lot of big things. My most recent thing that I love is my Kevin John print.
Oh, yeah.
Or not an actual print. Maybe it is a print. It's not an actual painting, but it's from the Epcot, I believe it's Flower and Garden Festival. Don't have it right here with me in this room.
Oh, right.
I love that, and I needed to send it to him so he could sign it for me. I keep meaning to do that.
Right.
And then, I'm kind of like Greg. I have a few picture frames. We're not a big knick-knacky kind of family.
Mm-hmm.
But I love listening to like any of the Disney radio stations on, I don't know if you listen to live365.com.
Yes, that's another one. Yep.
When I found that, the angels started singing to me. If I'd be working in the basement all night just on different little projects, I'd have that going in the background. Fantastic.
Right.
And you know what? When you listen to the park audio loops, it takes you right back. That's why I love listening to the on-ride audio, because I can hit play and then instantly be transported back to if it's Spaceship Earth or Living with the Land. Oh, it's great.
Yeah, and it kind of relaxes you just as you're working on whatever task you might be working at home on your computer or paperwork or whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
I love the Epcot entrance loop. That one I love.
Oh, that is a good one.
Oh, that's epic.
A really good one. Yep. I had to take it off my phone because I happened to be driving to work one day and the test track came on, and I'm still paying that ticket. So, I've got. I mean, I hate to say this. Now I'm embarrassed.
Uh-oh.
I've got something Disney in every room in my house. I do. I've got my Disney stock hanging, which is a great gift, by the way. One share of Disney stock. They frame it. They put a nice little plaque on it. You can have something written on it. My kids got that for me a long time ago, and it just hangs on the wall. I love that. I've got some Mickey stickers in a bathroom. My son has the Mickey posters. The Magic Kingdom posters all over the house. We've put those in. We've got Orange Bird in our Florida room, and he has why the Nautilus in the bathroom. I don't know. I'm not sure what that signifies. But and of course, my desk where I sometimes do some Resort Loop work has Disney stuff all over it. I've got a Sorcerer Mickey statue sitting right there. So. I guess I'm the geek of the group here today. I used to have my other car is a monorail sticker.
Oh yeah,
on my car, but yeah.
So, I think I might need to come clean on something though.
Uh oh.
A couple of my most prized Disney possessions, I don't even have out.
What?
They are rolled up in not a safety deposit box, but a box safely in my house.
Uh oh.
They are two of the original Epcot pre-opening posters that were out.
Really?
That I bought in like 1981 or 82, where it says like the 21st century begins October 1st, 1982. I bought both of them, and they're still rolled up in the original plastic.
Oh, wow.
I think the last time
Tim.
Yes.
I'd like to send you a Christmas card. Can I have your street address?
In what room you would roll that up and hide it away if you wanted to keep that Christmas card?
And I think the last time I pulled them out and looked at it was like 15 years ago, probably longer than that.
That's a great treasure, definitely.
So,
absolutely.
I was thinking I should get them framed, but now I'm becoming afraid will they crinkle or anything if I get them out? I don't know. I'm guessing maybe they've been reprinted maybe at some point, but since then. But I should look and see if the price tag's still on those.
My recommendation to you, watch National Treasure. Nicolas Cage is opening up the Declaration of Independence.
Yes.
And kind of do that. You got to get the room with the plastic.
Yes, lemon juice, heat.
Lemon juice, heat. You'll be fine. I don't know what that means.
Not that I've seen the movie several times.
But hey, we've got to be honest, and this is no plug. I mean, it's a plug, but this is no. I mean, there's nothing like drinking that Joffrey's coffee, the Disney Joffrey's coffee from the French blend that you get in the rooms or Artist Point or any of those places. That for me, that takes me back. I know that.
Oh, absolutely, I agree. It's like a little piece of Epcot dining or Disney dining right in your house. Sorry, I'm looking at my Epcot posters online. I look to see if they were available
on eBay. We're doing a show here. You're putting your posters on eBay.
I will. I'm going to see how much they are now. You mentioned
this
that.
Is not.
You continue on with the show. Keep going. I'm going to look this
up. Now, do you guys see what I put up with?
Yes.
No one ever said it was easy.
All right, I gotta ask you guys. Did you buy anything Disney related for Christmas that you're giving to somebody?
No, but I hope I'm getting something.
What do you want?
Well, see, I'm a big fan of the H2O brand shampoo that you can get on property down there.
Yes.
And every time we go, I, make sure I take my fair share.
Of course. They put it in your room.
Yeah. So my stash is dwindling and it needs to be replenished. So, if my wife is going to listen to this, there's a little hint for you, dear. Shampoo and conditioner, both, please.
Susan, what about you?
Yes, I did get my husband a new Oswald mug.
Ooh,
nice. Oswald, so, yep, there's a new one. I got him that, and I got him the sketchbook ornament.
He's right behind you,
I'm closed off by myself. Told him to stay out. So.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
I've got. Have you guys ever played Pictopia? It's a Disney game.
I've
Pictopia.
seen it, but I haven't played it.
No.
Yeah. It is very cool. They give you pictures, usually 4 pictures, and they ask you a question. Like one of the questions was, which one of these 3 princesses, or which 3 of these princesses uses a bow and arrow? And it was like Aurora, Merida, Mulan, and Pocahontas. So it's a great little kids game, I don't think anybody's going to want to play against me, but I know a little bit about the game. I don't know. But
you know your princesses.
We did.
Nothing wrong with that.
I was going to say, that's nothing wrong with that.
Actually, I was looking for the Disney Apples to Apples this Christmas for my nephew, but I couldn't find it anywhere.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Ooh.
Because he loves that game, the original Apples to Apples, so I wanted to get him that, but I couldn't find it.
Oh, wow, yeah. There are a lot of games that they only have, I'm guessing they only have the licensing for a certain amount of time. And then they lose it. We have a game that my daughter got when she was really young, and it was a Cinderella shoe. And you would roll the dice, and you would go so many spaces, and then you would press the Cinderella shoe. And if it did the fairy godmother, twinkling sound, then you got to move on. If it didn't do anything, then you had to stay where you were at. But can't find that anywhere because we were going to buy one for my niece, and same thing, can't find it anywhere. So I'm just wondering. But all right, Tim, how much are those posters worth?
Well, I can only find reproductions, and they're like $8. But they're reproductions. Mine's original.
All right, that's proof, Looper Nation, that Tim never listens to anything I'm saying during the show. He's Googling.
Every day I'm Googling.
Anyway, guys, so Susan, when's your next trip to a Disney park?
May.
May.
It's going to be Flower and Garden. I'm staying at the Polynesian.
Ooh.
The bungalows?
Not the bungalows. We don't have that many points.
Okay.
Never have that many points.
Because I was about to reschedule my vacation.
Yeah, really. We'll be there.
Yeah,
Greg, how about you?
About that one.
Yeah, very good. How about you, Greg?
Well, we're hoping maybe third quarter of next year to go to Disneyland. So, fingers crossed. We'll see.
Yeah. We'll keep ours crossed for you.
Yeah.
So.
I appreciate that.
I'd love to get a report on that.
Oh, most definitely.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, Tim, I think that's all I have for Greg and Susan, and we really appreciate them coming on.
Greg,
You're
Susan.
so welcome.
Oh,
Thanks for having us.
awesome. Susan, tell us again where we can find your Facebook group, what it is.
It is Living Disney. Facebook.
Awesome. Have an email or anything you want people to reach out if they have any questions? Or just look you up on the Facebook?
They could message me on Facebook if they like.
Awesome. Greg, how about you?
Well, you can reach me on Twitter. My handle is @GregNevis. And, I'm on the group as well. And anybody wants to hit us up there, we encourage people to join and come into our community and have a good time and hopefully learn something along the way and make some friends.
Absolutely. It's a wonderful community. I can't compliment it enough.
Yeah,
well,
me
thank
neither.
you.
It's really good. Very nicely
Appreciate
done.
that.
Awesome. Everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott. You can find me on Twitter at ResortLoop.Tim, on Facebook at TimResortLoopScott, and that website, ResortLoop.com.
I'm Resort Bob on the Twitter and Instagram. Don't forget Facebook /Resort Loop. Like us over there. Rate us on iTunes. Check out MyDizMatch.com. And where else can they listen, Tim?
You can always find us on the Stitcher, and the HolidayThon continues, everybody. Thanks for listening to the Gateway to the Magic.
See you, everybody.